INSPIRE stands for Innovation in Neurodevelopmental Sensory Processing Research. The INSPIRE Lab is located in the Center for Health Professions building. In our suite, we have offices for faculty and staff, as well as workstations for our students. Our lab has a conference space where we hold our weekly lab meetings, publication meetings, and grants meetings. We also have an assessment room equipped with cameras where our study participants engage in research activities, such as collection of physiological data or clinical assessments. The coding room provides a space to store our equipment and observe participants during studies.
Hi, I'm Dr. Grace Bernick. I'm the director of the INSPIRE Lab here at USC Chan. And I wanted to just tell you a little bit about our vision and mission for our research and some of the programs of research that we're doing right now. Our program of research is a long-standing program using longitudinal methods to study early risk prediction of autism and related neurodevelopmental disabilities. And the program of research focuses on two domains of development: sensory processing and social communication. And what we do is we have numerous studies that are looking at recruiting children from the general population and developing early screening tools where we can detect some of the features that might pose risk for children's development of a later diagnosis. So we've been developing the first year's inventory, which is a screening tool that we use from 6 to 16 months of age. And then we bring children back in for various studies to track their development using a variety of behavioral and parent report instruments, as well as neurophysiology, to test different aspects of their development, and then to look at how those change over time and predict out to later developmental functioning, adaptive behavior, social participation, and generally whether or not children develop any other kinds of childhood diagnoses that are assessed later. The work we're doing on early screening is really critical because it allows us to then think about ways that we can tailor interventions for children who may be at particular elevated likelihood for later neurodevelopmental disorders. And we can work with parents and their infants on approaches that use what's called a parent-mediated or coaching approach to doing intervention, and helping parents to learn about the cues that their infants give in areas of sensory reactivity and regulation, or in terms of their intentional communication. Through this work, we can then scaffold the dyadic engagement that's happening between children and their parents, and with time, help them to develop the developmental skills that are based on those foundations.
We have students and trainees at all different levels in the INSPIRE Lab. We currently have research student workers, undergraduate volunteers, PhD students. We also take OTD residents and postdocs. When we recruit students into the INSPIRE Lab, we're typically looking for people that are really detail-oriented, that are flexible, and strong communicators. We also really want to see that people are passionate about the work we do, that they're comfortable working with infants and their families, and that they are passionate about autism research as a whole.
So OTs really encompass a variety of skills that allow us to be a great fit for this line of work. And so as OTs, we can use our therapeutic use of self to connect and support families, as well as we have a really unique lens of being able to understand those early autism markers in infancy, as well as sensory processing and regulation within the context of functional and daily routines.
As a postdoc, the most impactful experience in the lab was learning new research methods such as EEG and being able to apply to research grants to fund a study that look at sensory brain behavior connections in infants.
I've had many impactful experiences in my time at the INSPIRE Lab. I've learned many valuable skills and had a lot of mentorship. One of the most exciting skills that I've learned is learning how to collect physiological data on caregivers and infants simultaneously.
As a research student worker, I'm able to support the ongoing research in this lab and also work on my pediatric clinical assessment skills, which I'm excited to use in my future career.
As a clinician coming back to the PPOTD program, I have advanced my knowledge of autism screening in high risk infant populations and of the perinatal factors that are associated with autism.
My favorite part, being part of the Inspire Lab, is being able to work with an excellent team of scientists, having stimulating discussions, and get all the support that I need at every stage of my training.
As a PhD student in a lab, managing a study independently has been rewarding and equipped me with the skill sets to manage a larger project in the future as an independent investigator. Working with people with diverse expertise has increased my interest in measurement development and also provided me with the ongoing learning opportunities.
I love doing the work we do in the lab. For starters, I think the work is really important. Identifying some of these early risk markers for children and families helps to support them to get access to supportive services and interventions sooner and makes a difference in their developmental outcomes and quality of life. In addition to that, it's just super fun. It's super fun to think about innovative research questions and methods and to learn new things every single day. We have the best team here, and we have a lot of fun working together. And I think that that really helps us in being creative and innovative and productive at the same time. So it's a great lab, and I hope that more people can join us in this wonderful work that we do.